Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to teach you guys some basic use of Google Spreadsheets. First thing first, you need to open your spreadsheet. The three most common general use for spreadsheet software are to create budgets, produce graph and charts, and for sorting and storing data. So what you need to do is click on the blank button and wait for it to come out. Move your cursor upward and click on the title there, and you can rename your document as you want. So for example, I delete it and make it as data for class E99. After you rename your document, as you can see, the spreadsheet toolbar displays a number of buttons that provide shortcuts to spreadsheet menu items and actions, such as file, edit, view, insert, format, and so on. Before we start our tutorial, all we need is an example of data. So let me show you an example of data that I have prepared. What I'm going to teach you guys today is how to sort your students' marks to make it look more proper and easier. So first, you need to have your own data, like what I'm doing right now. Type all the data you need to calculate. After you type the data, as you can see here, my mathematics columns is not enough space there, so I drag the column to the right and it can look more nicer. Same goes to the other column. If you want your column to look more better, you can drag it to the right and left as you want.
Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Kink out, kick the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Ding dong, call me on my phone, nice tea and I'll get my ping pong. This is dead heavy, can't hear the bass, boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beat chain like money. This go all alone, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm diamond, you know I glow up. Hey, so let's go. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa, bring a friend, join the crowd, whoever wanna come along. Word up, talk, just move right up the wall. Day or night, sky's the light, so we dance to the break of dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, I got the medicine, so you should keep your eyes on the ball. This is getting heavy, can you hear the bass? Boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this bitch chain like money. And this go all alone, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm down, you know I glow. And let's go.
Now we already have our own data, and let's change it to the table form. Bring your cursor to the toolbar, click on the borders and then all borders. After that, bring your cursor and click on cell A1 and then right click. Go to insert row and do it twice. As you can see now, your table is moved downwards. To make it look well ordered and neat, you need to select all the table and click horizontal aligns. Choose the second one, and now your table content has moved to the center. These particular steps makes your data to look more proper and professional.
Heavy, can't hear the bass, boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beat chain like money. This go all alone, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm diamond, you know I glow up. Hey,
Now, let's begin our basic steps on how to calculate data using Google Spreadsheet. Click on D4 cell. To use any function, you need to start your equation with equal symbol. Follow the equation given, but you may change your equation according to your own data. For example, maybe you want to change the percentage from 25% to 70% or 90%. It's up to you. After you have already done with the equation, the next step is press enter. To make your works more easier, just drag the cell downwards and then all the answer is shown. After that, you need to repeat the same steps to the next cell, which is Kimia for 20% and then Mathematics for 45%. You just need to fill in the cell with the function, which is E4 divide by 100 and multiply with 25. You need to familiar with the symbol, such as multiply, the symbol is star, and addition, the symbol is plus, and division, the symbol is slash. Just repeat the same method to the next cell, which is maths for 45%. Fill in the cell with the particular equation and then you drag the cell downwards. Now all the data has been calculated easily. Next, we want to learn about how to sum the total marks. Bring your cursor to the toolbar and then click on function. There are so many functions that you can use, such as engineering function, database function. There's also maths function that can be used, such as cost, time, exponential, and so on. But what we are going to learn today is only a basic function, which is sum, average, count, max, and min. So you need to click sum and then select the cell that you want to total up, which is physics, kimia, and mathematics. Just click on the cell and it will appear. You doesn't need to calculate the total marks one by one. Just drag the cell downward and then all the marks is appeared. Let me complete my table first. For the next function that we are going to learn is VLOOKUP function. First, you need to copy the function as shown and then click on the cell that you want to determine the grade, which is from C14 until D24, and then click enter. Don't forget to put the close bracket because this is the function, okay? Because sometimes when you didn't put the close bracket, the function will come out wrong with wrong format or results. The grade appears correctly according to the range that we made. So repeat the same step, drag the cell downwards. So we almost done with our tables. The next features is we want to set up the decimal places because it looks quite miserable because there's some with one decimal places and certain with no decimal places, so we want to make it consistent and same all the column. The next spreadsheet function is we want to fill in the table with colors. So you need to select all the tables according to the column and rows that you want to fill. And then click on the fill color and you choose what color you want. There are so many colors there. You can choose. Maybe you can choose your favorite color or soft color, bright colors. For me, I choose blue for the title and number column. And then for the data, I choose other colors to make it more cheerful and happy. So here I choose yellow. After we finish to fill in the color in the table, click on G5 and we want to learn a new function which is count if. This count if function is used to count the number of times a value is found in a selected data range that meets the specified criteria. It is actually a combination of the if function and count function. So what you need to do is fill in the table, which is cell, according to the example given, but you need to change the data, the range, according to your actual data. If you use K instead of J, then you need to change the equation from J to K. And then click enter. As you can see, there's no students that get A for their grade. So it's shown correctly. For this count if data, you cannot drag the answer like this. You need to change the grade manually. Like if the data cells is for grade B minus, then you need to change it to B minus according to the particular grade. This will make sure you to get the correct data. So overall, we have already complete our data. We has calculate the sum, the grade, the marks, and what we need to do now is we want to put a title here. The big title. So you need to choose to select the row and then put the borders. After that, I want to teach you how to merge the cells to make this horizontal cell disappear. Select the cells that you want to put the title and then go to merge cells and then click it. Just type the title that you want to put, which is in this data. I put markah peperiksaan pelajar di kelas E99. And after that, you select the words and make it center by click on the aligns. Fill your title cell with your chosen color. So here are all of the data that we have calculated, sorted and organized just now. As you want to know, all of these data are linked to each other. For example, I change these marks from 80 to 85. So you can see that the percentage here change, and also the 100% is changed. For example, here I change the marks and you can see that the grade also change. So the total students with that particular grade is also changed. So this show that all of the data are linked together in this Google spreadsheet. Okay guys, so last but not least, the features that I want to teach is how to make your data into a chart. As usual, you need to select the data and then click on insert on the toolbar and then click charts. Here you can choose which one is suitable with your particular data. So here I choose pie chart, but as you can see here, there are so many other graphs such as bar chart, line chart, and etc. You can also customize your graph, like you can change the color background, you can change the pie charts of each sector colors, and you can rename your pie charts. You can make your pie charts 3D or 2D. You can make a hole at the center of it. For my pie chart, I choose to put a label, the percentage label on each of the sector, so it's easier for me to look. You can also change the font. What font do you like? Change the font color. You can also change the pie color of each slice according to your taste of color. Maybe you want the colors to look more softer or brighter. And then you may change the title of your charts. Like this, I make markah peperiksaan pelajar in kelas E99. After you have done customize your graph, you can resize the graph and put it maybe besides the table or maybe at the bottom of your data. It's up to you. You can put it anywhere you like or you want. I think we have done with all of the tutorials and features that I want to teach. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, likes, and comment below. I hope it's helpful for you guys.